We have an early season collision of teams ranked in the top 25, both with a chance to come up with a quality win and really build toward an excellent season today. Welcome to Charlottesville, Virginia, and Scott Stadium, home field of the Virginia Cavaliers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Kenn St. Owls, taking on last year's national champions, the Virginia Cavaliers. From EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Virginia Cavaliers offense going to get the chance to start this game off. That's a group coming off an impressive win last week. Now they go on the road to face a strong defense that gets stirred up by this crowd energy. Let's see what they can do today, Kirk.
And Chris, I think the fact that they were able to win the game last week, like you mentioned, gives them the confidence that they need to come into this environment and deal with this defense and try to get out of here with a win.
To the air, it's Terry. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. So an early season test for both teams, the top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial for kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Here we go. Out of the gun now on third down. Looks like he's going to run it. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And the Cavaliers will bring their punt team onto the field. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Owls offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. Let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he was through the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you had mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance. Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Looking to pass here on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. First down here for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Dump off, caught by the running back. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down, looking to throw it. The tight end has got it. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Knight. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Looking to throw again. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Solid gain there. It sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. When he gets it down to the tight end, you can see what he can do after the catch.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. He's got it near the
he was in.
He's swarmed by the defense.
That completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Kenn St. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys.
There we go. Who's that? Stevens?
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Grab down the middle.
Good play.
It's Hodges. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. And the Cavaliers will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Kenn State's offense out there now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Looking to throw it on 1st down.
What are you doing?
Incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
2nd down after the incompletion. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Quick throw, testing the middle. What a catch! What
Say, that was a
catch by the
bullet.
sophomore. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That was a mistake.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Gets made on the out route. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
No! Oh no, that was terrible.
He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Push play of the drive, they look to the right. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter.
What a mistake. Are you kidding me?
Kenn State is in front right now. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. The short completion of the big tight end.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
The Cavaliers with 1st and 10 here. They'll give it to the back. Running with purpose. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
They'll run it from the gun. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Important 3rd down play coming up. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Bringing pressure.
Money. Look at Battle stepping up.
And the Cavaliers will line up to boot it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. And it's taken at the 45. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. Last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. It's an out route, the catch made, and a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. Pass caught, 2nd down now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Looking for a receiver. Nice grab. It's Knight. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficient.
Oh, you got to make that block.
That's a big sack by this defense here on 1st down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a 1st and goal situation.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. On the move now. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Kenn State. To the offense, clicking knocker, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just a complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And here comes the Virginia offense back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Delayed handoff. A quick juke.
Who is this guy?
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. And the Cavaliers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Scanning the field. It's Terry. Finds his target. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air.
Oh.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I see you. All right.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. And this one goes nowhere.
That was awful.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line.
Oh!
Touchdown, Kenn State. A great catch and run for 6.
I see you, Ness.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the
Wait,
rest
he
of the
is?
work for a touchdown.
I had no idea.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He steps out of bounds at the 26. And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Makes the catch. It's Paolo. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back. It's Terry. Fires it to the wideout.
Come on, boys.
They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months.
Oh, my goodness.
He's become his
all right, we got to get the boys back out.
And especially on 3rd down, give him the ball.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Of course. Of course.
Touchdown, Cavaliers. Let's see if this scorecard can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Now, I know it's only 1 touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the 2nd half.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Kenn State offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quick throw. Catch made on the outside. Breaks loose at the 45. 4 set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Play action here on 1st down. Trying to create here.
Oh, I thought he was going to get loose.
Slowed it up and incomplete.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, and we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense, it puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because there has to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone.
Oh, my goodness. What an awful run.
Make the right read and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go quickly.
Come on.
And incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he traps it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to pass. It's Terry. He's running.
Get him, get him. Are you kidding me?
Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake on 1st down.
Oh, you got to pick that, Sandridge.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Who was that?
Pass rush gets home.
Who was that?
Timeout is called. Important stage late here in the
Stevens. All right.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched.
Oh, hatchet.
Got him again. He's like a statue back there. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And they'll kick it away here. And
that was awful.
Just bounced out of bounds, so no return. Kenn State's offense out there now. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Gets made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Tackled at the 8 after the completion. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
From the shotgun, drops back. It's a quick grab. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Mark's 3rd down and goal off the incompletion. Ball still at the 2-yard line.
Oh, that was a holding.
But not complete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone.
We're going for it.
It's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
You're okay, too. You're okay.
Both teams, can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. On the ground, they're punch it in for the score.
These are some awful play calls.
Crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or
what?
will they trust
Hammett on the ball.
Be more aggressive here?
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Back to pass. It's Terry. Looking to scramble now. And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. Doesn't have enough in the first down. The Cavaliers will kick this away to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. Already a 2-possession lead here. Let's see if they continue to call it aggressively and try to put this defense in a bigger hole. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
To bootleg here. Grabbed by the receiver. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. And the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. Offense operating from the pistol. Run back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. He's past the marker and still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
On first down, it's play action. Looking right, this one caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
It's a small gain by the fullback, but nice to see him and his hands make a play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. Okay, ready? Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So it's 4th down and 2. They could make a first down without scoring. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He makes the grab in the end zone.
I see you.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football.
Red shirt freshman right there.
And the extra point was up and good. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw.
Oh!
As he let the ball go.
Bernard!
Oh, the pass is picked off. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do?
Touchdown, Kenn State. This offense cannot be stopped.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Bringing it out, it's Hodges. Return of 1 down. Sets up the next drive. And here comes the Virginia offense back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Sit down.
The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Play fake, looking to throw.
Oh, is that Malik?
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looking deep down the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. On to kick.
Let's go, Hart. Let's get a return.
Today. And it's taken at the 45. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the Kenn State offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Great spot to start this drive for the offense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made on the out route.
It's fine. Just want to see what the young man has.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And
taking a shot deep toward the end zone.
Oh, no.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws in.
Come on, dude.
Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. They'll hand it off. Fights back to line of scrimmage, avoids the safety, but nothing more. Okay, 2nd and 10 from their own 1. This is an important play. They want to avoid a 3rd and long at this spot on the field. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball.
Oh, no.
Makes the catch downfield.
Say, he should be fast.
They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing
Huge
game.
mistake.
Big game.
If that was.
At their own 43. Suddenly they're no longer backed up at near midfield after that one explosive play. The short completion of the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Scanning the field, it's Terry.
Oh, my
Finds that
goodness.
big tight end for a short pass.
What are they using, a custom playbook?
After a really nice gain there. And the Cavaliers pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. And he drops back in the gun. Throws it to the right. He's got it in the open. He'll be taken down, but a penalty
Hope it's
flag on the
holding.
field.
Cheaters.
Defense will accept the holding penalty. This pass rush has been ferocious. Offensive line resorting to anything to try to protect the quarterback. Looking to throw yet again. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field.
I saw it.
Defense will accept the holding penalty. This pass rush has been ferocious. Offensive line resorting to anything to try to protect the quarterback. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up. The Cavaliers bring their punt team onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
McLennan.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And they'll give it to the back. Great cut there. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20, 21.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Grab near the sticks. It's Knight. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. Kenn State is in front right now, Kurt. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught quickly. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46. Offense putting together a solid drive. 1st down at the 46.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine.
Would you make a block
underneath for a 1st down?
And he'll hit out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. And they chase him down.
How did he catch him?
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Breaks into the open. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Virginia.
Wrong button.
Be a game changer.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
BAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Oh, the kicking team recovers. That gamble pays off.
Well, how about that? Man, you don't see that happen hardly ever with an onside kick coming up exactly the way it is drawn. Great execution on this one. Let's see what they can do with this extra possession now.
They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they...
He cannot
Malik again.
Man, how impressive
Where is
these
my
guys
rookie?
been in this football game. I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Looking downfield near the end zone.
Oh, should have caught that.
Incomplete, a fourth down stop. Kenn State's offense out there now.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on fourth down.
Motion now from the tight end. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
Where are you throwing this?
He can't quite hang on. Almost the 4th interception he's thrown today. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
And this time it's complete.
Because we're trying to learn a new playbook.
That's a big gainer there.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this.
He's in the clear. The 10.
Ain't nobody catching him.
Touchdown, Kenn State. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here?
What are we doing?
The returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time.
Good hit.
3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Good hit, Battle.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. The receiver grabs it. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Oh, great. My guys are getting hurt.
They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. And the Cavaliers have 1st and 10 here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Jukes to get free.
Are you kidding me?
Makes a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know
Dude's
about
a
the
beast.
speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right.
Ah, Parsons, you got to get that.
Quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Cavaliers pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. So 2nd down after the incompletion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Slides down to avoid the tackle. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Quick catch over the middle. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And he runs it in for the score.
Of course he does.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing that you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the fourth quarter. You can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Nope. We're going to go score another.
Here comes the Owls offense back out there. Come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead in a big road game. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
It's an out route. The catch made. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Kenn State. Now they line up to kick the extra point. Kirk, you played quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close
Really?
your
3 guys
eyes
on him? He's going to stay up?
That's exactly what we saw right there.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Catch made over the middle.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short gain. Defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offense coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Makes the catch. Tackle, but first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. The Cavaliers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
All right, buddy.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. The offense really clicking here. First down. They're going to throw the football. but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone.
Thank
And
goodness.
this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense, give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Tries the right with a quick throw. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. And the Cavaliers trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught by the receiver. Tonight, the tackle what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. Well, this is a stunner. It's a football team that walked in here with that number 1.